Good morning, sixth graders. Today I'm coming to you this week 8. So this video is for my virtual students. If you are watching this and you're in seat, hopefully you're watching this just for review, which is good. That's excellent that you're watching this to remind yourself how to do this. Our I can statement says I can create an equivalent ratio. If you are a hybrid student, you need to watch this video and then remind yourself how to do it, but then scoot on down to Thursday and Friday because this week your work is only required for Thursday and Friday. Don't forget there is a mosaic attached to Thursday and Friday's work. So some of you like those that made the picture, and if yours does not make a picture, you need to fix your mistake, okay? So today we're going to find we're going to reduce our ratios to the lowest terms. So to reduce our ratio to the lowest terms, we're gonna divide until we can't no more. We're gonna put our horseshoes in the back. Our factors are intact, our GCF attached. I know not to subtract. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. So we're going to divide until we can't no more. That means we're going to find the greatest common factor of 7 and 21. So we got to put our horseshoes in the back, okay, and get our factors all intact. So I'm going to write this out, I'm moving you along here, and I'm going to hold my thing. I hope I don't drop my computer. That would be bad. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put my factors. Well, there's something wonky happening there. All right, this is not working. Oops. Okay, sorry. Here we go. All right, I gotta get my horseshoes up. So we're gonna do the factors of 7. 7 is prime. It's one of those prime numbers. So we got 1 and 7, and that's it. We know it's a prime number, so we know we don't have to check anymore. It's one of our first 5 primes. Then you've got the factors of 21. 1 and 21. Well, because it's odd, we know 2 won't go into it. Now, because it's odd, doesn't make it composite. Make it prime. It's composite because 3 will work. 3 and 7. Now, 7 is our GCF. See it? It's the greatest common factor. They have a common factor of 1. They have a common factor of 7. But because 7 is the greatest, we're going to circle it. So now, I got my horseshoes in the back. My factors are intact. My GCF attached. So what's attached to 7? What's attached to 7 on 21? So that makes my new ratio 1 to 3. You see it? We divide until we can't no more. That means that we're dividing by the greatest common factor. So our answer to number 1 should be 1 to 7.
7th grade students can move to third out.
That's Mr. McIntyre. He says hello. Okay. The next one says we have the ratio of 4 family members living at home. So we're at the ratio of family to family members. How many is family? That's that implied 1. So our ratio would be 1 to 4. Okay, so I'm going to type in our answers here. And then finally, what are the first 5 prime numbers? Ready? Shoot them at me. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. All right, so we're reviewing those. We need to know those. Do you see how handy that was to know the first 5 prime numbers? So I'm going to type in our answers here just real quick because my kiddos are coming. Okay, so we have 1 to 3 because we divided till we can't no more by the greatest common factor. Our ratio is 1 family to 4 members, 1 to 4. And our last one says, what are the first 5 prime numbers? So we're going to type that in. And it says 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. All right, now we got the right answers.
6th grade students can move to third out.
So my 6th graders are coming. It's very important that you read the information. and draw and really look as you're working today. Slides 5 and 6 are very important. Hybrid students, if you're reviewing, that is that handout I gave you. So you can refer to your binder, you can refer to your ISN, that notebook. Remember, virtual students too, it's very important to go back up to slide 2 and read your vocabulary, ratio, equivalent ratios, and tape diagram. Finally, when you come down here on slide 5 and 6, Shawnee and Mel are using ribbons to decorate an art project. The ratio of Shawnee's ribbon, so Shawnee, to the ratio of Mel is 7-3. So who gets the 7? Shawnee, because she's listed first. Who gets the 3? Mel, because Mel is listed second. Now, notice it says on there, skipping around a little bit. What if the tape diagram represents 1 inch? That would be 7 inches, and Mel's ribbon is 3 inches. Units are important. It's important to say the language. Then if you skip on down, it says, what if the tape diagram represents 2 meters? So you would put a 2 in every single box. So that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So Shawnee has 14 meters. Mel would be 2, 4, 6. So Mel's ribbon is 6 meters. That makes sense, doesn't it? You put 2 in every box and you just count by 2s. There's a quicker way. Maybe you could think of a quicker way. If so, comment below. The next question, Mason and Laney ran laps to train for the long distance running team. The ratio of Mason's laps to the number of Laney's laps is 2-3. So notice 2-3. Now notice up here, you have to drag. Who is Mason? Who is Laney? Who gets the 2? Who gets the 3? That order is very important. So where would you drag that? Mason to Laney. Mason to Laney. So good. Hopefully you're thinking Mason goes in the 2 and Laney goes to the 3 because of the order. Then finally, if Mason ran 4 miles, how far did Laney run? So we need Mason's 2 boxes. We need those 2 boxes here to equal 4. So what would go in every box? Think, Mason ran 2 miles. How do you get from 2 miles to 4 miles? What number would you put in each box? 2. So 2, 4. If Mason ran 4 miles, Laney ran 2, 4, 6 miles. Does that make sense? That the answer would be 6 miles. And so you would type in your answer, and you would put 2 in each box and show me your work, okay? And then finally, if Laney ran 27 miles, how far did Mason run? So you want if you want Laney's 3 boxes to equal 27. So how do you get from 3 miles to 27 miles? You put a 9 in every box because 3 times 9 is 27. So 9, 18, 27. And if you do that for Laney's box, you have to do it for Mason. Okay, hopefully that's making sense. Then you're going to practice 4 problems where you have to read the tape diagram and answer the questions. And look, you've got to drag and drop. So you're going to see your answer. If you don't see your answer, maybe you made a mistake. Maybe I did. I don't know. Let me know. And then finally, you have an exit slip. Stefan uses 2 cups of sugar for every egg. So how many egg is that? I said that funny. Think, that's that implied 1. So you're going to draw a tape diagram, drag and drop, make a tape diagram. And if Stefan uses, or I said Stephanie, whatever. If Stefan uses 3 egg whites, how many cups of sugar will he use? And you're going to type your answer right there. All right, I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow.